Hello, Xavier family. We're here today with Richard Pitino, the head coach of Xavier men's basketball. We're so excited to welcome you to the Xavier family, and we want an inside look on you. I mean, I could be like Aaron Andrews and ask you the X's and O's, but you don't want to share your defense strategy with me.
No.
But we thought that we would make this a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
So let's just start off with, you made a big move this summer with your family. What has been the biggest surprise since coming to Xavier?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of pretended like I knew Cincinnati real well, like during the process when I really didn't. Flew out of the airport a bunch, played at Xavier as a coach, played at UC as a coach, but didn't really know it. And I would just say the ease of the city, I mean, when you think cities, you always think a lot of traffic, hard to get around. And Cincinnati's, it's like this sweet spot of kind of having it all. For sure, the food is way better than I would have ever anticipated.
Wild.
And I've put on like 15 pounds since I got the job, so I got to like dial that down. But yeah, it's got all types. So probably that. I mean, just how easy it is, and the food scene is terrific.
So coming to Xavier, what has been the one thing that you're like, okay, this is what I was looking for?
Probably being in the Big East. Every school I've worked at, I guess besides Northeastern and College Charleston, when I was just starting, had football. Mm-hmm. And to not have football, I love football, but it's really cool. Not from an ego standpoint, but just the responsibility, I think, of being the head coach of a program that I truly believe can impact the university in a positive way. If we win, I really believe it helps Xavier. The enrollment brings, the marketing that we provide. And I don't take that lightly. So, I mean, that responsibility is really, really cool. And was for sure, as everything changes, I just felt like if I get a Big East job, at a place that really cares about basketball, I'm going to jump at it. And you feel it every day.
It is wild. So think about opening night at Cintas Center, because what you're saying is true. I've been part of the Xavier family my entire life, and a lot of my core memories are around traveling and seeing the team. When Xavier beat Georgetown, 1990, Mutombo and Morning, I was underneath the basket as a sixth grader. So thinking about Cintas, what is it that you're looking forward to that you think is just going to energize you, the team in front? Because it's a brand new team.
Yeah. Yeah, I think every job has advantages and disadvantages. And when you're looking at it, you got to figure it out. And the Cintas Center is a major advantage. Having a fan base that is invested on game night really matters, because honestly, it's not as prevalent as you think it is. You probably get a little bit spoiled thinking that having 10,000 fans sold out for a non-conference game is the norm. I could tell you it's not the norm. Okay. So, and you kind of said it, the Xavier family, I live in the area. I live close by in Hyde Park, and you meet so many people who went to school here, grew up here, or settling here. So it's just like the emotional pull to come into a basketball game, like you talked about. I was, a senior when we beat Villanova or whatever. Like, I mean, there's just that part of it is really, really cool. So easier said than done, but you can't lose at home, because right. That is something. Maybe it's 4 points, 6 points, but that advantage you have to capitalize off.
So switching a little bit, you and your whole family moved here, and you have 3 kids. Yeah. And I was very lucky to meet your kids, who are hilarious, and Jill at the Reds game. How did you and Jill meet?
High school. She went to kind of a rival high school, Nobles, down the street from St. Sebastian's.
Okay.
And she was dating one of my friends. It was actually a really salacious story, because he was like kind of, can't go into the details of the whole thing, but it wasn't the most clean experience with going on, all the drama in high school and so on. And we laugh about it now, but met her at a party, and then kind of like re-met her at a Dave Matthews concert in Foxborough, Mass.
Okay.
So I've been together for God, I don't even know, 90 years. It's been since high school. So she's a really low maintenance head coach's wife. Doesn't love attention or anything. That really wants to be in the background.
Yeah.
And really gets, you'll see her. You'll see her at the games.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see her at the beginning, and then she disappears.
Mm-hmm.
And I always laugh about it. Like if we have a big win or whatever, it was at the pit or the barn. I'm like, what'd you think of the game? Knowing that she didn't see it. So you'll see her walk in the concourse, and Xavier fans will get to know her pretty well.
That's awesome. So just thinking about basketball, obviously, like you're heading into where you're crazy busy. But when you're not in the basketball mode, what do you enjoy doing with your family?
Yeah, going to a baseball game, going out to eat. Although I don't know if I enjoy it with my 3 kids anymore because it's wow, what a pain in the butt they are. But I would say, honestly, I just going to a movie, like my son Jack and I will, like if we have an off day, like on the weekend where we don't have sports, like we're doing that. But yeah, like trying all the restaurants, going to, if it's a Bengals game, a Reds game, like we're going this weekend to a Reds game, like love doing all those things.
So we've been talking about food and, gaining the Cincinnati Bit team.
Yeah.
What are your guys' hot spots right now?
Man, we've tried them all. I would say it's an obvious one, but I thought Soto's food was absurdly good. I kind of think an underrated one. I don't know if I'm going to get shamed for this, but Mama's on Main.
So I haven't been yet.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
I think it's really good.
Okay.
It's in Kentucky, so I don't know how Ohio people look at Kentucky.
You have to get your passport.
Yeah, it's far.
Right.
I think Pep and Dolores and OTR was really, really good food. I've been to them all. I've tried them all. The Hyde Park stuff, because I live over there, is really, really good. I thought Forno was terrific.
I love Forno.
Yeah. There are a lot of good ones, a lot of good burger places. Whether it's Delwood, Parkside was around the corner from me. Zips.
Been to Zips?
Yeah, Zips is really good as well.
Quatman's.
I've not been there.
Okay, so before basketball games, a lot of the Xavier fans go to Quatman's. So you need to hit that up.
Yeah.
Some people love it.
Yeah. No, they're all different, which I really like. I mean, if you want to go, we went to a Chinese restaurant near my house the other day on the bottom of that.
You went to Oriental Walk?
Yeah. And it was like terrific. So there's just a lot of different, not only just foods, but environments that are really, really cool.
So we're just really, next weekend is the beginning of everything. And so what are you excited about this team?
There's so many unknowns. And it's part of the deal when you take a new job now. The culture is everybody leaves.
Wild.
And that is not just Xavier. Everybody's dealing with it. All my New Mexico players left. I think Villanova lost all their players. So, you're trying to build really from the ground up. And I do think people think because of NIL and transfer portal that you can flip it pretty quickly. And I wouldn't say that's as easy as people think. But being able to just see them all playing in front of fans, like I have no idea how they're going to respond. And, you hope you simulate it in practice, but you just don't know until you know. So I think, you get 30-something of these battles together, and being able to see how everybody competes at the highest level will be really cool. And, I look at myself as like, I'm there to help guys. I tell them all the time, like, we're on the same team. In the fall, you're not always on the same team because you got the blue team, the gray team. And, it's exciting when the season starts because we're all in this together.
So it's a long season, obviously. You have preseason, you have the Thanksgiving tournament. The Big East is just a gauntlet. Is there something that you're particularly excited for?
When it's over would be when
you're like vacation.
I always, when people say to me, "Oh, have fun," I'm like, "What is your idea of fun?" Like, my wife the other day was freaking out because she had to do the book at a volleyball game.
Oh,
what a stressful experience, right?
Really, that and line judging.
And I'm like, how do you think I'm going to feel at UConn in front of like 15,000 people on national TV? So that stress that you're dealing with, I deal with it too. But no, honestly, it's winning is a drug. It is.
No.
And I was lucky enough to be on a ladder the last 2 years, cutting down a net to win a championship. And I just really want to do it again. And I know it's going to be hard. I respect all the other programs in the Big East, but I want to get to that point. And, you know, once you get off the ladder, like there is a feeling of like, oh, this is over. What else can we do? So it's really the journey is certainly better than the destination. And it just brings everybody closer and closer together. So whether it's playing in Madison Square Garden, playing at UConn, at Marquette, at Providence College, playing in the Big East tournament, like all those things are an amazing opportunity, and they're going to be memories for years to come.
I agree. It's because, like we were talking about, the Xavier fandom is so unique, and everyone has that story, and it's this like thread that unites us all. And so thinking about that and knowing the culture that we have created here, what is something the Xavier family can do to support you and the team this year?
Yeah, I mean, I think Xavier people have to understand, like, I understand the responsibility for them and the experiences that, you know, we're trying to create, because when you think of alumni bases at major schools, it's coming back for football games. It's like, we're that. So, like, I understand how much it means to them. Just support us, you know, like, we're all in this together. Even now more than ever with NIL and all those things, like, we need your help, and your help will transform this team and continue to make Xavier better. Have fun with it. You know, I mean, enjoy your time in the Cintas Center. You know, I like to think I'm very approachable. Like, come up and talk to me. Like, you know, I understand all the gripes. I'm with you. Like, we're trying to work through this thing together. But, you know, I mean, Xavier's been really good the last 25 years. They've been very, very relevant in college basketball. Understand we're trying to take it to a next level.
That's fantastic. I think everyone will be excited to hear that. And, you know, like you said, you win, you lose, but here's the thing. And I believe this, that once you're part of the Xavier family, you always are, and you stick with it. Like, you can't be, you know, a bandwagon fan. That's just not how I'll roll here. So typically we do some rapid fire questions,
Sure.
You know, so let's start with some like Cincinnati questions. Go to Skyline order.
I've tried, so I will go there. I've gone like 4 or 5 times, and I legitimately tell the person at the counter, just pick something out for me. And
it's awesome.
And I never do the same thing every single time. Okay. I can only imagine in the fall, like that's really where I think Skyline really hits well. But I've tried legitimately a different thing every time I've gone in there, and every time it's been really, really good.
That is, I think I'm gonna try that.
Yeah,
it's kind of like Skyline Russian roulette almost.
No, I mean, it's like I'm an outsider. Just tell me what to eat. It's like a Bostonian going to Dunkin' Donuts. Like, pick it out for me.
Yeah. Okay. Favorite Grater's flavor?
Oh, I think it's peanut butter chip. I think that's what it is.
I've never had that.
Yeah, it's something peanut butter, but that's a staple. That's a problem, because whenever we go out to eat as a family, you do the early bird special when you have young kids, right? So like, as you're driving back, the sun is starting to, setting a little bit, and you drive past the Graders. Like, you try to get to a point where you don't drive past Graders, because you know your kids are going to see it.
You're like, hey,
yeah,
Dad,
can we go real quick? And it always ends up doing it. But I mean, it's a great summer night feel, and yeah, I mean, Graders is for sure number one, like Cincinnati thing. Like, it's Graders.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I think I might have to go today. Like, as we keep talking about food, I'm like, I'm really looking forward to lunch. Favorite vacation spot?
Probably Sea Island, Georgia, or Nantucket. Probably those two. Sea Island is amazing. The problem is it's so hot when we go. Okay. Coaches only really get there's 2 weeks in August. Nantucket, we used to do every year when we were in Minnesota. Okay. And you get kind of the reprieve of the weather thing. A little bit harder to get to. But I would say those two things got a lot of great memories.
Cats or dogs?
Oh, I hate cats.
Thank God.
Freak me out. I'm going to go dog.
They can get
counter
and
No, I don't like cats. I don't like cats. I love dogs. We had a dog for about 11, 12 years in Minnesota. We'll get one eventually. We want to settle in. But yeah, love dogs.
And fair. I mean,
And I don't like cats. Cats is
I feel like they're kind of mischievous and like they're secretly plotting against you.
yes, and they just jump and claw off your eyeballs.
I don't like that. Do you have a favorite TV show?
It is if you're talking comedy, I watch all of them. I'm big on it. But I mean, if you're talking comedy, it is either Seinfeld or Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Okay.
All day, any day.
Yep.
And then if you're talking, drama, Sopranos, Breaking Bad, The Wire. I mean, those three. Yeah.
So good.
Breaking Bad was cool because I was in New Mexico the last 4 years. So you'd be driving by, but that's Saul's office or that's Walter White's house. So, I mean, Breaking Bad started off slow, but man, it ended amazingly. And to be in Albuquerque, that was obviously very cool as well.
So you have a teenage daughter just like I do. So this is the question everyone's being asked. Are you Team Conrad or Team Jeremiah?
I don't even know who those two people are.
Okay, you got to go home.
I'm going to go Conrad.
Yes, that is.
What is it? Is this like Love Island or?
No, this is The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Oh, no, I have not watched that.
Okay.
I try to.
On the answer though.
Yeah, I try to avoid my daughter as much as possible. Anytime I see her, I always go, "Oh my God, here she comes!" So, a 14-year-old girl.
Don't make eye contact.
Yeah, no, I've not watched it.
Go home and tell her you're Team Conrad,
See what she
and
says.
you might get like a semi-smile.
Yeah,
like
maybe. Yeah, probably not.
Just depends.
Yeah.
Favorite basketball player of all time?
I mean, here's what I would say. I do believe Michael Jordan is the best of all time. Mm-hmm. My favorite player, because of everything, has got to be Steph Curry.
Oh, wow. He's so fun to watch.
He just seems like an amazing human being. Mm-hmm. Phenomenal golfer. Like, I'm a really crappy golfer, but the guy's like a great golfer. But the way that he plays the game, like Jordan is the fiercest competitor. But man, like the joy that Steph Curry has brought to people's lives. A couple years ago, I took my son Jack off to a playoff game, and just like, he's just so fun to watch and so likable. Never ever has a bad moment, that cringy moment in front of the camera or in, because cameras are on these guys all the time.
Right.
And I sympathize with them, like, they're put in bad spots often,
right.
But Steph never seems to fail.
His whole family just seems like they just get it, and
Amazing.
they're adorable, and it's really fun to see, like, when you have kids that are growing up and watching sports, to have them see someone that is handling it with so much grace. That's wild, because I can't even imagine.
He's a perfect role model. Like, when my son tells me he loves Steph Curry, I'm like, yes.
You're like,
that guy, yeah, you feel really good about it.
All right, we talked favorite TV show, but let's say they're making a movie about Richard Pitino. Who is playing you?
Well, you could always make the joke like Brad Pitt because he's good looking, but obviously that's not going to work. I get screamed at a lot sometimes in posing venues that I look like the guy from The Bear.
Oh.
And the guy from Succession. So I always get screamed about those two.
Jeremy White.
But like, he's a very fit man. I'm very far from that. Well, back in my heyday, but now I'm old in my 40s. I mean,
Shameless. Did you ever watch that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Really good.
Is it a movie?
No, it is a TV show that was on HBO. Wow.
I am big right now into Peacemaker. John Cena, he could really film me right now. But I mean, I would think somebody that, not even from a look standpoint, I actually pride myself in being pretty funny.
Okay.
And having a, good quick wit. I think when you grew up in Boston, you have to be funny if you're from Boston.
Right.
So somebody that can make people laugh, I think would be
I
that.
think that's fair.
Yeah.
So you brought some of your staff with you.
Yeah.
You have new staff. Do you have a staff member that can match your quick wit?
I would say Peyton, used to be Peyton Stevens, now Peyton Walters, just got married. Like, she understands my humor. Where some of them are like, is he being serious or is he messing around with me or whatever? But that's like, again, that's the Boston way. That's the Northeast way. But all of them are funny in their own little ways. But I would say when it comes to working for me, you better understand my dryness or you're going to be left in the cold on a lot of the conversations. Where Peyton for sure knows it, and she's been around me now for the last 4 years. So
Okay.
I would match Peyton up, but I've made her better. She was not funny when she first met me, and I have for sure made her funnier. She knows how to laugh now.
That's good. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, that's kind of how I go through every day.
Yeah,
I mean, I want to be funny and I want to laugh, or else, like, really.
yeah, no doubt.
So,
It
there's
gets you through.
players. Or is there a player that, like, you're like, okay, you get it, we can laugh?
Well, Philip and Jovan have been around me.
Okay.
They know Coach Pitino's humor.
Okay.
And honestly, like Billy Donovan, when I worked for him for 2 years, like you would be in the middle of a game, a stressful game, and Coach would say something to you that was funny, and it would just lighten it a little bit. And I actually think he was really, really good at that. And I actually think my humor at times when it's really, really stressful can calm everybody down. So Philip for sure gets it because he played for me last year. Jovan understands it as well. And but I do think I do think it's a strength. Like I do think in these stressful situations, I can find a way to bring a little bit of humor into it.
I even think that with like raising kids, right? Sometimes my husband and I look at each other and you could either like go rock in the corner,
Yeah.
or I just crack a joke. I'm like, well, we're here. This is what's going on. Let's be funny.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome.
You have to be able to, I really believe in this world that we live in where everybody takes themselves way too seriously. You have to be able to laugh at yourself. And I don't think I take myself too seriously. I know I have a serious job and
Right.
but I don't think I'm better than anybody else.
Yeah.
And I can laugh at a lot of things.
I think that I'm going to speak like just having this conversation, meeting you a few times. I think that the more Cincinnati and Xavier get to know you and your family, and the more you get to know the Xavier family in Cincinnati, it like honestly is a perfect match. You're from Boston, have that like, edge, but also like the Midwest is just a place that doesn't take ourselves so seriously, enjoys life and brings out the best in each other.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to speak for everyone right now. Everyone is excited to see you guys get going.
Yeah.
Everyone is excited to cheer you on, the good and the bad. And at the end of the season, we're at the Big East tournament. Like everyone's going to look back and be like, this was a fun ride. And then you're going to like go off and hit your head against the wall because it was so stressful all season. But I think we're in for a good ride.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a unique situation because when you look at the history of Xavier, it's always been Xavier family members. Now, I don't feel like an outsider. Like people have welcomed me. It's been amazing, but I don't do it the Xavier way.
Right.
Now, I will absolutely pick whether it's Mario who's been here for 50 years or whatever. Like, hey, tell me what Thad Matta did, Chris Mack. Like, I want to hear, because there's so many good coaches that I can learn from. But I also know, like, not in an arrogant way. Like, I got to do it my way.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, like, I'm going to answer for the program. And Xavier's had great success. I've had some really good success. I've worked for 2 Hall of Famers who have really shaped me as well. But I hope there's no better time than conference tournament. And I want to be in the fight. You want to be in the mix. You want to be playing Saturday night.
Right.
Like I know how amazing that is for our fan base.
Well, I just want to say for everyone, this has been an absolute blast. I am excited for the entire Xavier family to get to know you better. And honestly, like, you're right. A fresh set of eyes and a fresh start and a new way to look at things. I'm personally really excited about that. It's like a basketball nut job. Thank you for taking the time today to sit down, and we're behind you. We're behind the team, and we're looking forward to a great year.
Appreciate it. Thank you.